Welcome to the Think Small podcast, hypergrowth for small businesses. So, what's slowing you down?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Offshore Diaries. I'm Melissa. I'll be your podcast host for today. And this episode is going to be featuring the lives and the stories of virtual assistants. Today, I have with me Aya Almonte. She's an executive assistant, and I'm very pleased to get to know her. So, Aya, kindly introduce yourself. Where are you from? How old are you? And what's your current role?
Hi, my name is Aya, and hi, Melissa. Thank you for having me in this podcast. I'm living in Dasmariñas, Cavite, and I'm 22 years old, turning 23 next month. And then my position right now is executive assistant.
Wonderful. So, one of the things I love about interviewing VAs is that everyone has this different backstory. Parang, may kanya-kanyang kwento talaga tayo paano tayo napadpad sa VA industry. So, out of curiosity, is this your first job? And if not, parang paano ka naging executive assistant? Like, what was your journey like?
This is my second job actually with Archers, but my previous job is executive assistant as well, but it's on site. So I do handle two businesses from my previous. So the first one is like a glass and aluminum supplies. Yes. So their main office is in Imus. So I'm living with Las Marinas. So I traveled like 1 hour before her shift. And then the second one is a resort.
Uh-huh.
So technically it's like a Chinese married couple that I am, like handling, and the girl is handling the resort, and then the boy is handling the glass and aluminum.
Grabe, first job mo pa lang, tapos multitasking agad. So, give us some background, parang why did you look for that job, and parang how old were you, and like what were your plans back then?
That time, I think 19 years old po ako nag-start with them. And actually, ni-refer lang po ako sa kanila. So, I was actually, like an admin sa village nila. I forgot yung parang, yung sa mga HOA po, yung naghahanda ng HOA.
Oh, yung homeowners association,
Yes
right?
po.
Bibo naman.
Nag-OJT ako doon.
Okay.
Before, and then parang yung guy doon is ano siya, parang HOA po or president.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if president siya, pero doon po ako, ni-refer po ako na parang he's hiring with executive assistant that can handle multiple businesses.
Nice.
So, yun po. And then, in-interview nila ako, and since first job ko po, parang ang offer nila sa akin is provincial rate.
Provincial rate, okay.
Yes. And okay naman po ako doon kasi wala naman po akong idea na parang dapat mas mataas kapag executive assistant. And parang yung mindset ko po nun is matuto talaga.
Yeah.
Matuto po sa different, or kung hanggang saan yung capability ko na malaman po lahat ng, alam niyo.
Yeah, ganun usually yung mindset pag first job, diba? Like, you're here for the experience, you're here also to see how consistent you can be, like if you like what you're doing, ganun. So, what made you decide to look for a job online and become like a virtual assistant?
Yung duration po ng work ko with my previous is sobrang up and downs. So, I've been with them for 2 years, assisting them, handling their business, different businesses, which includes like duty management, audit. I do print yung mga checkbooks. Sobrang dami po. And then filing, appointments, lahat po talaga. And then meron silang parang back-end. Medyo technical po siya na parang asikasuhin nyo po yung mga incoming deliveries, ganyan. And then on the other side, parang meron pa po silang ibang businesses, which is nag-handle sila ng athlete. So, ang gagawin ko po is ipaprocess ko po yung visa, mag-book ng flight.
You really did it all.
Yes po. Tapos, phone ko lang po yun. So, what if magkamali ako ng information na malagay ko sa visa application? Parang ganun po. Pero I keep in mind na I can do it. And parang, syempre po, like Chinese sila. So, I expect na pag nagkamali ka, meron ka makukuha mga words na, alam niyo,
Okay, right. It seems like yung first job mo pa lang, it was like rigorous training and at the same time so many different kinds of tasks. But it seemed like it kind of worked out like for the better because right now in your role, you're handling multiple tasks, you're juggling a lot. As in talagang nag-shine yung multitasking ability mo. So, kamusta naman ngayon to work as a virtual assistant compared to your first job? Like, what's the difference for you?
I would say the difference is I am working with my client right now virtually. And before po kasi on-site talaga, like takbo dito, takbo dyan. Yes, and then parang nakikipag-usap din po ako personally sa mga business owners kasi we attended BNI, Army, so Philtoas, ganyan, seminars, conventions po.
Wow.
Yes, tapos yung current client ko po ngayon, so virtually po yung mga task ko with him, right? But at first po, when I was in training with archers, parang pinatawag po ako ni Jean na or kakausapin niya ako, parang may nahanap po na parang graphic design at first, pero may appointment setting.
Okay.
And I think 3 businesses pa lang po yung parang in-introduce at that time.
Okay.
So,
One client with 3 different businesses?
yes po.
Okay.
So, my client or yung business ng client ko is his private investigator or senior private investigator. So, more on legal service yung ino-offer niya.
That's so interesting. That's such an interesting niche, no? Like, sa VA industry mo lang talaga ma-encounter na, oy, may ganun palang trabaho, no? It's all something you just encounter on a daily basis. It's super cool. May I know what nationality yung client mo?
He is American.
American.
Irish American po siya.
Okay, cool. Mixed culture. So, kumusta naman yung communications mo with your client now that you're working virtually? Like, hindi mo siya nakakasama in person. How does that feel like? Because you've had experience being an in-person assistant, right?
Yes, well. So, when he introduced to me, in-explain niya po. So, technically, nag-onboarding kami. So, sa isang upuan po na yon, in-explain niya yung 3 businesses more on about legal or law. So, I was like, I don't have any background with law. Di ko po siya gustong ma-pursue. So, malayo siya sa knowledge ko. Pero, nung in-explain niya po yun, and he seems so, like, patient, kind, alam niyo po yun. Pag hindi ko nagigets, i-explain niya talaga sa akin or bibigyan niya ako ng time whenever I'm comfortable to learn this specific campaign or businesses that he has. So, yun po, at first, syempre, parang pag-uwi ko ng bahay, oh my goodness, so naulo ko. Like, paano ko like i-absorb yun, 3
Yeah.
business agad. Pero syempre, I'm still confident po sa sarili ko na I can do it.
Wait lang, recap ulit sa 3 businesses. Are they all different industries? Or are they all somehow related? They're just separate
Yes.
entities. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes
that's cool.
po. Since attorney or law, meron po silang kanya-kanyang practice area. So sa 3 businesses po yun, merong executor and then investigations or insurance investigation and then capital investigations.
Such nerdy things. Like, alam mo, natatawa ako sa reaction mo na pag-uwi mo sa bahay, parang ang sakit ng ulo ko. Gusto ko siyang gawing meme kasi it's so relatable. Kasi, di ba, as a virtual assistant, parang you need to be very adaptable, very flexible. Kung ano yung niche ni client, parang you have to get into that even though you don't know anything about it. Siguro, I've done stuff on e-commerce. Tas I've also, like, on
Oh,
manufacturing
wow.
and print and packaging. Like, you have to understand how it functions kahit surface level lang. Kahit, tas parang, may ganong industry pala. Like, this is how it works. Parang, the way you see the world is a bit different. Kasi parang, ito yung mga behind the scenes sa parts na gumagalaw para mag-function yung ganitong negosyo. So, it's pretty cool.
And then, so the 3 businesses introduced to me po. And then, yung communication naman namin, we do Zoom meeting every day. Like Monday to Friday, 3 times a day till now. So I was hired as his executive assistant last year, February. So up until now, we're still doing, Zoom meeting every day, Monday to Friday.
So, how do you feel about your work? Ramdam mo ba yung importance mo sa buhay ni client?
Yes po, especially when he asked me what we can do to this specific task, what can we improve, something like that. So he is asking about my suggestion, which is sobrang open niya po sa lahat ng suggestion. Which is, I think, in po yung nakapag-gain ng trust niya with me. And parang dun din po kami mas naging comfortable na, alam niyo po yun, magkaroon ng communication or well communication.
That's really cool. So what would you say now yung top 2 skills mo? Like you would say na kahit hindi naman sasabihin natin expert, pero these are the top 2 strengths mo. Tapos parang ito yung niche or industry na pinaka alam mo or gamay mo. Like what would you say those are?
I think, because there's a lot that I'm doing and I'm not sure if like pasok po ba siya sa specialties?
Jack of all
Or
trades pa rin ba?
yes,
Okay.
yes po. Like I do lead generation, before po cold calling, and then sorting out some leads that we could call, especially attorneys. And before po wala akong background with cold calling, and then ginaguide pa ako nila Miss Virginia, nila ng iba't ibang TL po dito para magamay ko po yung pagko-call. Pero feeling ko po talaga hindi siya for me. I'm more on like back-end technicals.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
like CRM stuff? Or
yes,
okay.
CRM, yeah, we do have CRM, and then like different softwares that I could learn of. Mabilis po yung learning score, fast pace ko with using them.
Okay. That's cool.
So yun po. Or technically, executive assistant talaga. All
Okay, so that's your strength, being like a well-rounded jack of all trades. Oh, no, that really is your strength. So yeah, so what are the challenges naman of being a VA? Have you encountered any so far?
Yes po. Since during my working phase with him, especially nung nadagdagan po ng businesses, which is nagkaroon ng pang-apat na business, yun naman po is parang team communication po siya. So we ask archers po if meron po silang like agent na kayang gawin web developer or web developing or kaya SEO content writer. So binigyan naman po kami ni archers, and then nandun naman po yung communication. Pero po with me, since it's my first time handling a team or being the one who's let's say team leader or
Oh, ilan na ba kayo sa team for that client?
right now po, I think 4 po dito sa archers, and then sa end niya po is 3.
Oh, really? That's as his EA, you're the one who's kind of overseeing it and like check, wow, that really is a challenge. But like, congratulations kasi that means grabe din yung tiwala ni client sa'yo na he trusts you to really check in on other people.
Yes po. So I think the challenges po being first time leader, special team, makipag-communicate with the specific task na actually wala naman akong knowledge, pero they are approaching me to like, Aya, what can we do with this? Do you think this is good? Blah, blah. And at first po, ina-ask ko pa po si client kung ano po yung mga question ng mga team ko sa akin. Pero right now po, for our 5th business, hinahayaan na niya po akong, like makipag-communicate sa kanila, anong mga challenges or anong mga pwede kong maitulong with them.
Wow. Like, yung na-expect kong answer, like, what the challenges of being a VA is, parang, graveyard shift, nakakapagod, ganyan. Pero, like, wow, I really didn't expect that answer. So, talagang growth can also be challenging, no?
Yes po. Tsaka ang mindset ko po talaga is to learn a lot of skills dito sa archers as long as I can. And ma-prove po sa client ko na parang, oh, I can do this. You can trust me sa lahat ng businesses or sa lahat ng magiging campaign na, po, yung in the future, ganyan. And yung client ko naman po is thinking like 5 to 10 years.
Really? Wow,
Yeah, partnering
that's
with
like
me.
really
So,
long-term growth.
yes po.
That's very exciting. So, kumusta naman yung work mo, and do you share to your friends? Like, do they know what you do at work? Parang gets ba nila what a VA does? Have you ever had trouble explaining it to them?
So meron dalawa lang naman po yung friends ko. That I
The
can
rest ba
share.
co-workers na yun, friends and family na?
Yes po. Mostly talaga dito po sa sa prod, yung mga colleagues ko po talaga na gusto rin matuto or parang interested po sa mga ginagawa ko kasi nakikita nila kahit sa likod lang sila, nakikita nila na I've been, like doing things to two things at a time, while meeting or while having a meeting with my client, yung mga ganun po. So, I think na-explain ko naman po sa kanila na kahit anong anong niche ng business owner or kahit anong gawin mo with your client, I think ma-appreciate naman po as long as you're doing your best. And kung nakikita po talaga ng client na kaya mong gawin yung specific task na binigay sa'yo, parang yun lang po yung binibigay ko sa kanilang message na yun po yung ginagawa ko actually. Then, kaya napapatagal ko po yung client ko.
Great. So I had a really great time getting to know you, and like I'm amazed at your capacity, your capabilities, and the way you're so important to your clients. So parang very inspiring yun. Before we end this episode, is there anything you want to share to our listeners? Any bits of advice or
For me po, even though you don't have a background with or as being a virtual assistant, and you know your capabilities, you know that you can do things that everyone could do, just do it and just be yourself, enjoy. Yeah, enjoy. And I think one thing that I could really share with them or with their aspiring VAs is just communicate with your client and be open with them. If hindi naman sila open, as long as you did your best, that's already good enough.
okay? So you mentioned communication a lot. Any communication tips?
Communication team, just smile.
Just smile, just smile.
Yes, always smile. Even if you are, having a bad time, and then your client texts you, I'm on the call right now. Hi to you. Yeah, that's my client's name. So yeah.
A smile really lightens the mood, and you have a lovely smile. So
Oh, thank you. You too. Miss Melissa or Melissa.
all right. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
It's
so much
lovely
too
meeting
for
you.
having me here on Offshore Diaries.
Okay.
Welcome to the Think Small podcast, hypergrowth for small businesses. So, what's slowing you down?